Albert on his birthday to get the Fanny in such a high-stakes series. Alright, let's jump into the second part of the draft. We're seeing the Lapu Lapu as well as the Quad immediately banned out here. And if I remember correctly, from Todak's side... Oh wait, hold up. We've got a quote coming in from Vin. Having the most games played in the M series, he's got 55, and this is going to be his 56th game on the world stage.
Wow, speaking of veteran players, they know the game from inside and out. Win being one of the best roam players out there in the entire series. So I want to see what Win is going to set up for us with engages. When you have a full dive with Hilda, Win's going to be a nuisance in the entire Todak's jungle. Especially Todak actually picked into that. Even after Hilda being taken out, they decided to go with Hayabusa. It's a little bit of questionable, leaving Lapu being banned away. Obviously Lapu can do really, really well against Jongin lane. So in this scenario, I mean, at this point, what do you think RRQ is going to pick up next? Are they going to even pick up a marksman?
Honestly, I think they might hold the marksman off for now. I do feel Kadita might be, becoming a little hotter now. The fact that, you're up against Eve, and at the very least, Popo or Koopa, if you're able to close that distance, you can almost guarantee the kill.
Yeah, they need magical burst, so Kadita makes sense, and there you go, just right on cue, Kadita will be picked up. Now, I do want to add that Fanny has a lot of targets, right? He can target the Hayabusa, he can also target the Popo, and of course that Eve is very vulnerable, very juicy target. Now, to close out the drafts here, what are you thinking, Assassin Dave? They need someone that can peel for them.
I mean, they do, but at the same time, like, what choices are available, right? There are not too many PO characters, and we're going to have Martis most likely in the EXP lane, since Hayabusa is going to be most likely 99% going to the jungle. When's the last time we've seen Hayabusa being flex picked?
Here's the thing. When you say 99%, every time I get flashbacks for MPL MY.
God.
It might not necessarily be it. We'll have to see at the very end. Ruby gets locked in as well. So you telling me, I'm telling you, it's a little tough to say. What? Ruby could go into the support position. Martis can go into the support position, both of which we haven't seen in a while. Ruby more commonly than Martis, of course.
It's still so flexible, and you're right. Well, we'll see. Will it pay off? Will it be pulled off here for our first game now? Last hero here for RRQ. They have magical burst, they have the physical. What else do they need? They need someone that can be the backlines, Beatrix.
All right,
of course.
Right. Walk me through this gold lane matchup. What should we expect pre-level 4 and beyond after?
I mean, Popo and Koopa is a character we don't really see much in the scrim practice before M4, but coming in Popo in the lane, I expect to play really aggressive because it does have the talk to buy you every so often. And Beatrix actually need a little bit of scaling now because of the iteration nerfs in the previous patches.
It does feel a little bit bad that, Wesker doesn't hurt as much, so you can just take up over like one or two shots once you get like your first item. But, things have changed.
Imagine Popo and Koopa combined with the real world manipulation from Eve. It's gonna be an easy turn for Todak to take RRQ. They need an answer with this strat, for this strat.
I don't know, I'm looking specifically at Clay. He's got to have some tip-top gameplay to take out Popo and Koopa and still make sure that Moon doesn't get out of his lane at all.
But who is excited for Albert on the Fanny, though, as we walk into game 1?
Well, let's find out. Let's ask the people here.